every experience that I have with Akshay sir, I've learned something new. I know even after Toiletic Prem Katha, I've always maintained that he has had one of the biggest influences on my career and in my life. 2020 has been a very, very tough year. Losing out on a friend, a co-star, I think that's probably been one of the most hard-hitting moments, not just for me, but for like various of Sushant's fans. I'm definitely going to miss Ayushmann a lot. I miss him all the time. I think the chemistry that Aki and I have is cracking, yeah.
With me today is someone who's not only a fantastic actor, but one of the sweetest people I know. She's also an environmental activist and has the most amazing lineup of movies. Please welcome the lovely Bhumi Pednekar.
Oh, I'm so happy. That was such a sweet introduction. I get damn shy.
Shut up. But everything what I've said is bang on.
Thank you.
It's a pretty exciting lineup for you. Up next is obviously Durgamati, which is your first, like a solo lead project. What are your expectations from the film?
Tons. My expectations are extremely, extremely high. I'll tell you why. Because it's my first solo lead film. It's the first time that I'll be helming a project. The film comes from an already very successful Telugu part, which is Bhagmati. So it's a remake, and I think Anushka Shetty had done a fantastic job in the film. So I have I have a lot of responsibility where this film is concerned. Also, the names connected, be it Akshay sir, Abhidansha, Amazon, these people have a lot of credibility. So I have to make sure that all my hard work pays off. The film's a genre breaker, to be honest. I've not seen myself do the things I'm doing in film.
You worked with Akshay in one of your very loved film, Toiletic Prem Katha. Now, this time, obviously, he's not working with you. How is Akshay the producer?
I would say more hands-on than he is as a co-actor. He is somebody that I just keep learning from. Like every experience that I have with Akshay sir, I've learned something new. I know even after Toiletic Prem Katha, I've always maintained that he has had one of the biggest influences on my career and in my life. I was very fortunate to have done Toilet with him as my second film. So I just learned so many things, right? Professionalism, punctuality, mutual respect for everyone around, being happy, hard work. And when I saw him take on the hat of a producer and a presenter, I realized that, he is as involved. Be it the script sessions that we had, be it the post work that went into the film. He was constantly like checking with me, even when we were shooting, with the director, with all the other creatives involved in the film. How's it going? Everything okay? He was completely up to date every day happening of set, of whatever was happening on set. And he has 4 films in a year.
Yeah.
I was like, how do you make time? How is it possible? I don't know. Like he just has like superhuman strength. I swear, I kid you not. I did not expect this level of knowledge and involvement from him. Because I was like, he's so busy, but he surprises me.
Bhumi, this film was obviously meant to release in the theaters, but the world changed.
Yes.
How did you react when the news came to you that is going to have a direct digital release?
At the start, I'm going to be very honest. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I am a consumer of the platform, right? So I love all our OTT platforms. We feel they are extremely path-breaking work that happens on these platforms. But being a film actor, somebody who's so used to seeing her movies released on the big screen and somebody who loves the theater viewing experience so much, of course, I had mixed feelings. I wasn't very sure, and especially for a film like Durgamati, because it's a spectacle. The film is extremely larger than life. Again, once you see some more of the film, you'll understand what I mean. It is, it's an experience. Durgamati is an experience. And so I was like a little confused. I've already had Dolly Kitty or Chamakte Sitare that came out on a similar platform, and love that the film got was amazing, and that experience kind of taught me that, if you have a good film, it doesn't matter what medium you watch it on. And I'm glad that at least, my film is reaching people in the same timeline that was supposed to reach people
That's
earlier.
actually
I
important.
feel that films do get stale.
Hmm.
It shouldn't get stale because, see, we all move on with our life, right? Like, I'm going to start shooting my next film in January. So there, and I feel that every film has a shelf life, and you need to enjoy it then. There's a certain amount of relevance, and also the business needs to keep rolling. And the kind of reach that all our OTT platforms have, it's immense. Yeah, like, we had a
Massive.
meeting today right before our call. 200 countries together. It just increases your audience base, gives the film a lot of love, and I'm a very happy person. I'm glad that people are gonna experience Durgamati, and also the kind of work that these platforms are putting in, be it the marketing or they don't let you feel like you've lost out on anything as an actor, which is great.
Bhumi, your next one, which you're going to start, is obviously a very exciting project again, Badhai Do. And, you are teaming up with Rajkumar Rao, another fantastic actor for the first time. So I want to ask you, A, how excited are you with collaborating with Rajkumar? Are you going to miss one of your favorite co-stars, Ayushmann, who was part of Badhai Ho?
I'm definitely going to miss Ayushmann a lot. I miss him all the time. I think the chemistry that Aki and I have is cracking. Yeah,
Completely.
it just happens that
Yeah.
and whenever we speak to each other, we are constantly telling each other that we've not found that comfort yet. Even though I've been very fortunate to have worked with some amazing actors and some amazing co-actors, but I think me and Ayushmann, there's something special about what we
That's
do. And coming back to Rajkumar, Rajkumar is one of my favorite Indian actors. I thoroughly love his work, and I'm actually nervous because I really have to up my game. He is so good with comedy, that I'm like, Bhumi, you better like up it and you kill it. A very fun film. It's one of those slice of life, happy journeys that has a very strong message, because that's what the franchise is all about. It tells you something to think about, why you laugh and you cry. And just the collaboration with Jung Lee, with my director Harshvardhan Kulkarni, the entire team, the cast is so exciting. And we're gonna go back to Uttarakhand, and I'm excited. And I think, what, I've met Rajkumar a couple of times in a professional space, when we met for Badhai Do, and he's just such a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's so sweet. He's so
That's true,
secure
yeah.
about his craft. And that's something I really appreciate in a co-actor. I think just security about who you are as a person and your being is so important. Then you can create something fun. And I felt that comfort with him. So I can't wait. Yeah. And I think both of us were kind of looking for that script that we could team up on, because it's but natural. We had to get together for some film, and Badhaido is just that perfect script.
Now, this is one question I think the half of India and all movie buffs wants to know. What is the progress on Takht?
I know everybody wants to know this, but I feel ask Karan. No, ask Karan.
I think that is one project.
Definitely, because
It's really building the curiosity amongst everyone now.
yeah. Um, it's one of the grandest and at the same time very powerful stories that I've heard and read. And whatever will happen with Takht will be great. And I think there are people that are senior and higher up like Karan, who should kind of give you clarity on this.
Bhumi, you are our final cover star of 2020. And this has been quite the year for most of us. And if I have to ask you, what is that one thing which really made you very sad this year, which didn't go well, and one thing which actually you're thankful for what happened in 2020?
This 2020 has been a very tough year. losing out on a friend, a co-star, I think that's probably been one of the most hard-hitting moments, not just for me, but for like various of Sushant's fans and so many people across the spectrum who have worked with him, his family people, his friends. I think that's definitely been one of the toughest times, one of the toughest moments. But apart from him, also, there are so many people around me that I know of, families who have lost their loved ones. I feel this time is such that you just hear of really heartbreaking brutal things that are happening around. People are losing their jobs. So I think this 2020 overall has been extremely tough. But yeah, but happy things, there have also been some good moments. Um, I've had a couple of my friends who've become parents, my cousins. But I also feel like we have seen some amount of positive change just in the way people look at things generally. I have been working, be it climate warrior or be it the work that I do with Abhyudaya Ashram. That's given me immense joy. Actually, these were my guiding lights
Yes.
through the lockdown and through this phase, because these children gave me such positivity. The kids at Abhyudaya Ashram, they literally kept me afloat. They kept me going, and they still kept my competitive and ambitious side up. And all the work that I did with Climate Warrior, I've done some immense work with Climate Warrior as well. And also, I would say, Dolly Kitty releasing was definitely a fantastic time for me. The kind of love that the film got, the reviews that the film got, and now whatever hopefully will happen with Durgavati. I don't want to jump the gun, but hopefully that'll be good too.
Thank you so much, Bhumi. It's always so much fun talking to you, and today was no different.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited about our cover.
Yes.
And yeah,
And
people
all the
will
best,
see it.
all the amazing movies
Thank you.
which have lined up for you.
Thank you.
I'll see
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.